really nice because, you can have this big controversy over central relation prosthetics or neuromuscular. And I think we have the best of both worlds here because I can really see where that neuromuscular dentistry helps a lot of patients, where chronic headaches, migraines, really severe, even depression, and I've had patients that I've referred to them, the spouses thank me that their partner's back again, that they're normal. So it's just quite a nice thing. And, through that and talking about dentistry, I guess with treating neuromuscular and TMJ, now the big thing is that's a big not controversy, but there's a big correlation between that and sleep apnea. Okay. So, almost everybody that bruxes their teeth, we have a sleep study for, and you wouldn't believe how many patients have sleep apnea that are not diagnosed, even if they don't fit the profile, usually a 17-inch neck, kind of overweight. I mean, petite women, men, whatever. I mean, that we have a sleep doc that we work with here in the building that we refer them to, and then we're making these sleep appliances for them.
No kidding. Now, the TENS muscle stimulator, I mean, I couldn't even pronounce it, so I've never really heard of that, but that's me, I make teeth, but so you've been doing...
Oh, so what that does is, you come in, person that bruxes, first he does his muscular exam to find out whether or not the muscles are all inflamed. I mean, this is the neuromuscular short version of it, about an hour, and see what is inflamed. Then he goes ahead and he puts these TENS units. It's kind of like just a muscle relaxer that fits on the little electrodes along the temporalis, along the masseter, back of the neck. Okay. And you sit there for an hour, and it slowly pulses them. Then he has a computer program where he can actually see where the muscles are most relaxed, the most balanced. No. Then he takes a bite at that position. People that are severe, that have terrible headaches, migraines, he might make them what's called an orthotic, that they wear all the time to see if this new position helps them. Most of the time it does. And then they have to rebuild to that position. Now, how do you do that? Either you do it prosthetically or we do it orthodontically. I have another guy that graduated LVI that went into the whole ortho program. So, the thing with LVI, they used to say, you grind everybody's teeth down, everybody's a full mouth reconstruction. Not necessarily. Now we can do a lot with ortho too. But it's a long-term thing, and I've learned over the years, he's been with me now since 2012. We're kind of unique in that there's not that many people around the area that know or do it. I mean, we treat a lot of dentists too that didn't realize that they had these problems.
What about with like the Botox? You ever going into the joints with that? I heard that's kind of helping alleviate some of the clenching.
Well, that's just that's not really getting rid of it. That's just treating the symptoms. Okay. So really, what it comes down to is that the teeth are not in the position that the muscles want the teeth to be in. Okay. So and I remember talking with Frank Spear about it. He said, well, after a certain amount of time, the muscles readapt and they have the same problem. But tell you the truth, was not. Now, I've seen patients that he's had in the past, plus these patients that he's had now, and I see that they're not relapsing. They're not having problems. They're not grinding. They're